Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Hello, Luke. How's it going? We're here. Just, well, how many hours has it been? It's been 14 and a half hours. 14 and a half hours since we last spoke. I've slept. I went straight to bed, more or less. We're up. I've had a nightmare. I've had an absolute nightmare this morning. I decided to try and, or not try and, I've done it many times. I've done it, 13, 14, 15 times or so. Over a dozen, for sure. And I decided to clean my PC with I've got like a special vacuum blaster thing to get the dust out and everything like that. And my computer has a glass side to it that is like a door. So you take the screws off the sides and then open it, and then you can go inside. That decided to absolutely shatter into a million fucking pieces. And I spent about half an hour sweeping up glass from my PC. So that went absolutely fantastic. It's as clean as anything. I just don't have a side to it anymore. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty decent, to be fair, but I'm not happy about it. Because it came broken in the first place. The other side of it broke on delivery. And I just thought, I can't be asked to fucking send it back. I'd waited like 2 months for it. Why do you get left unattended, mate? It's on the, I was doing it in the front drive. I was doing it in the driveway because I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. And so it was on the doorbell. It's on the Ring doorbell. Got picked up. I didn't even lose my temper. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Not ideal. Not an ideal situation in any way, shape or form. I might need to get the fan in here because it's already 20 degrees. Let me get the fan quickly. I know it does, mate. It does. If only you knew. If only you could see. Boiling within 2 seconds. If only you could see some of the stuff I've gotten up to on that damn doorbell, you would not be surprised in any way. Not one thing. Not one thing on that doorbell camera would you be surprised at if you saw. I've dropped pizzas. I've fallen down the stairs. I've done all sorts. We've got like a little staircase leading to it. And absolutely fell arse over tit one day. Why the hell there is a staircase even in the first place, I have no idea. Purely aesthetic. But it's just like a couple of steps. I hate, by the way, I absolutely hate the Aston Villa thing of... Do you know their blacked out badge thing that they've got? It looks shite. It looks so shit. Oh, get Coventry on in the background, absolutely. Let me... Oh, my computer feels brand spanking new, though, I will say. It's all nice and clean. The thickness of the dust on on the vents and everything like that. I usually clean my PC every like 3 months or so, which is even that's still quite long. That's the first time I've cleaned my computer in this house since I've moved in here. I've never really gotten around to it. And so it was well overdue. Well overdue. We'll have the game on with the Coventry. Oh, fuck, that game's on. That game's on Sky. And Sky is an absolute fucking bastard for me. I'll try. Is it Cov and who are they playing? Hello, though, by the way, everyone joining in. Please do like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And Coventry are blue, aren't they? They're like... Oh, they haven't kicked off yet. Oh, they have now, actually. That's a lie. Coventry City. Early chance for Villa. McGinn, the stinky bastard. We are, I wouldn't say desperately in need, but we are in need of, you know, a helping hand from another West London club. If Fulham can do us a job here today, I'll be very happy indeed. You know, I'll be chuffed to bits. And, you know, then it's just down to us. It's just down to us to get it done tomorrow against Liverpool. Can we do it? It is highly unlikely. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, we're just here for a chill morning this morning. It's nothing too crazy. I'm not asking for the world here from Fulham, but at the same time, would it be nice if they could, you know, do us a favour? We'll take it. We'll take it if they can manage it. Of course, I'll be a happy man. I'll be a very, very happy man. No one will be happier, though, than one Frankie Lampard if Coventry get a result here today. I'm just sorting the scoreboard out so that I can get that on the screen, which is not that one. It's that one, except that's the wrong one. Hang on. I'm away. Played through. Coventry versus Middlesbrough, and it is not 2-0. 0-0. There we go. Let me get it on the screen for me. And then we'll be laughing. We'll be laughing. What's everyone got planned for today? I've got a barbecue after this, which will be nice. Got some bits and bobs. I'm tempted with a drink today, but I know I've got a drink tomorrow. Chance here for Villa, cleared away. We want Coventry. What channel is it on? It's on main event, no? Coventry City versus Middlesbrough. There we go. Dabble, dabble, dabble. Judd Series won the double. I can't wait for my computer to absolutely hate the Sky app. And it to say, oh, no, sorry about that. You can watch it for like 2 seconds, but that's your lot. There seems to have been an issue, even though we definitely played. So look, it's playing right now. Brilliant chance there, I think, for Coventry. Just putting it wide. Do they just need a point, or is it's really tight? I've got it now. It seems to be playing along very nicely. For now. So the table. Oh, I need to update the table here. It's a full-blown operation here, boys and girls. I've woken up full of beans, not literally, but figuratively speaking, of course. We do, of course, have some Villa fans that support. Well, that I meant to say that are subscribed. So do expect to see some Villa fans come in the chat throughout the game potentially, because since Villa, the last Villa game from Chelsea and Villa, I was giving it large, and they've sort of latched onto me at this point. I will say, Coventry, I've got a tie to Coventry. Did you know this? And not through any choice of my own. There's that clip of me when I'm like, finally! And my hair's going nuts. Apparently that's a very big sort of meme within the Coventry sphere. Someone that follows me is a Coventry fan, and on my weight loss Twitter post, he posted that and then started telling me the story of apparently Coventry City fans use on their Twitter feed. They use that clip quite a lot, which is really weird, but as another reason for me to support Coventry in this situation. That, and obviously Frankie. I'm famous to Coventry fans who have no idea who I am whatsoever. Chance, corner taken quickly. In it comes! And it's glanced ever so wide there by Watkins. Not even close. Finally, we've scored a goal! And I'm like slobbering. My hair goes into like prime Ronaldo noodle hair. It's all nice, and then it just starts to like descend all over me face. It's an iconic clip, it would appear, to Coventry fans. I'll take it, you know. Harry Wilson with a run inside. Koulibaly versus Fulham. Was that what it was? Oh yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly! I remember the goal now, exactly. Oh my God. Dan, if you didn't say it in full caps there, I wouldn't know. If you'd have just said Kalidou Koulibaly. But the capital letters really laid it on there. I know exactly what I was saying. It appears that West Brom might have scored. So unsure what that means for the situation. It's a good goal. I can't be asked to do a table for the championship as well. But a draw from 6th to 9th is enough to keep Coventry in the top 6. QPR are beating QPR. Fucking hell. Imagine supporting Queen's Park Rangers in 2025. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I understand supporting in the days of Anton Ferdinand and all that sort of malarkey, but was it Sean Wright Phillips played there at the time, or am I? He must have done. Am I thinking of someone else? Sean Wright Phillips. He did. If you were supporting them during that era, I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? But if you still follow it, I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen what a QPR kit looks like in years. Luton down. What on earth has happened to Watford and Norwich? Where are they? Watford are 13th. Luton aren't down at the moment. They've just equalised. I believe. Yeah, West Brom scored in the 8th minute. 10 minutes gone. 2 minutes later, Luton have scored again. Luton need to win to stay up. Not necessarily. The way it stands at the moment, if Hull, Plymouth and Cardiff all draw, then it could happen. Here come Coventry. Go on. Crossed in. Great chance! Oh! Comes to the edge of the box. Oh! I just want to see Lampard going absolutely fucking nuts. Oh, he's blazed it. Hull might go down as well, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess. But yeah, we've got the pick of the bunch. The pick of the bunch. Here comes Fulham. Crossed in. Back post. Is that Robinson? In it comes. Oh. Oh, man, a Fulham goal and a Coventry goal is all I need. Games later today, nothing affects us at all. Asensio with a chance. We can get Frankie time. I'll see if I can find it. Hang on. Media file. Frank o'clock. There it is. Whoa! There's a throwback, eh? Let's get that off the screen for now. Villa score, fuck's sake. Tielemans with the goal. It's not over just yet. It's not over just yet. We're not getting a Potter clock, no. I don't know what you think this is. Villa winning. It doesn't change the table physically, but it does take them level on 60 points. Let's delete that one. And don't need that today. So what we'll do is, do I still have one step beyond on here? One step beyond. We absolutely do, baby. Come on. Frank clock. That one doesn't work. This one? There we go. Should we give it a try?
It's freaky time, baby!
Fucking been a while, isn't it?
It's been a while!
Oh, and Millwall have scored. But not only that, Burnley have equalised immediately. Immediately. Oh my God. Championship final day always bangs. Every time. Hello, Phoebe. How's it going? Oh, man. It's been, I wouldn't say glorious just yet. Fulham 1-0 down already. But it's been an entertaining first 15 minutes or so in both games. Championship's one of the best divisions for sure. Absolutely, yeah. It's always been one of the most entertaining. I used to get jealous of my mates who supported Palace, who in the seasons where Chelsea might have had a bit of an well. To be fair, it was always a good season for Chelsea, but I was always jealous of the playoffs. I feel like the playoffs is just like something we don't really. Obviously, we would have like Champions League and all that sort of stuff, which they would have wanted. But there's something about the playoffs which just tickles my pickle. You know, it's much the same for everyone else. It is there's an aura, there's a vibe to the playoffs that it's just there's something so special about it. Some of the goals that get scored, some of the that Leeds Derby game was just fucking unreal a couple of seasons ago, wasn't it? Absolutely unreal. I was cheering that game as if I was a Derby fan. And I think everyone else was as well that's a Chelsea fan. 6 years ago. That is fucking mental. I know, I said a couple of seasons ago. It's not. It's quite a few. Michael Carrick's managing Middlesbrough, which is even bigger reason to fucking get him gone. Yeah, there's always something. Come on, Fulham, please. There's still plenty of time. I'd rather Aston Villa score early than late and not allow Fulham to have any chance whatsoever, but here's Tielemans. I know the Villa team like the back of me fucking hand at this point. I've watched Villa play so many times this season, commentating-wise, where I'm actually having to speak on it. Plenty of you here today. It's a big one this morning in terms of the race. All separated. Chelsea, Forest and Villa at the moment, all separated by goal difference, of which Chelsea have much more than the other two. Please do like the stream. I will say that much. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We've got keeping an eye on the Coventry Middlesbrough game as well, as Lampard is, of course, involved in that game. And we'd be cheering him on. Say what you want of him as a manager and all that. He's still, honestly, he is still one of my favourite Chelsea managers, I would say, purely for the vibes that came with it and some of the moments that happened under Lampard were just so much fun. So much fun. Obviously, dark times under Lampard as well, but bit of both, you know. Super frank. Ups and downs, for sure. Free kick given to Aston Villa on the middle of the pitch, even though Fulham were on a break there. They were on a break. I don't see that as a foul necessarily, but there we go. Ball comes in. Coventry will be heading for that. It's played through. They're not looking too deadly so far, Coventry. Cardiff 2-0 down already against Norwich, I think. Portsmouth have got a goal, or Hull have got a goal. Hull have scored, which I think has been disallowed. It's been disallowed. Jesus Christ, it is all happening. Cash. Inside. Tielemans. Played forward. Brilliant ball. And it's just picked up by Bernd Leno in the end. Cardiff are already relegated. Yeah, they're already gone. Plymouth have a chance, like an ever so slight chance, but it's looking unlikely for them. They need a win. They need a win. In fact, no, they don't have a chance at all. Plymouth have already gone, not mathematically, but their goal difference is pretty bad. Minus 36. Luton now in the relegation zone. Hull have gone all the way up to 18th with that. That is crazy. That pretty much 49, 50, 51. No. Plymouth can definitely go out of the relegation zone, actually, because they'll have 51 points. 22, 21, and 20 all have 50 points. So Plymouth can get out of it. There is 2 points between 18th and 23rd. So many teams can get relegated today. It is crazy. Here come Fulham. Bassey. Robinson. Plymouth are winning, though, mate. So that's as it stands. They're not winning at all. Oh, they are now. Oh, okay. So, yeah, sorry. It said 0-0. It said 0-0 for me. So that is my bad. Here come Coventry with a chance. Yeah, so they're on 49 points. They're fucked. They're gone. So, yeah, Plymouth are fucked. It still said 0-0 for me, so I assumed that they only had a point from being 0-0. Too much for your head? Here's Iwobi. Even a draw is really, really good for us here. In honesty. Coventry have a corner. In it comes. A push in the back, perhaps? Dabble. Played forward. Here's Sessegnon. Played inside. Wilson deflected, and it's going to be a corner ball. Corner ball to Fulham. A corner ball to Fulham. Oh, man. I tell you what, updating the table on the final day is going to be an absolute nightmare. I might just have to get the... I might just have to screen share FOTMob, the table, onto the screen. Just to be easier, because, my God, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to constantly have to update that every 5 minutes. Here's Sessegnon once again. Down the right-hand side, does well. Tielemans tackles. If we're all smashed on the last day, I doubt anyone will notice. But I want the table on there. I'll figure it out. But I can't imagine there'll be a sober head in the chat, to be honest. I could imagine me struggling, yeah, but I could imagine it being funny for about 5 minutes, and then after a while, because I'm so drunk, I'll be fairly fucking annoying. Again, I'm only drinking that game if there's a chance, you know, and it's a pretty good chance. I tell a lie, I'm probably going to drink either way. Be nervous either way, won't I? But if the season's over at that point, I won't be. I can't be arsed. Are we getting pissed during the Club World Cup? Maybe. I'll have a couple. We've got a game on a Friday, I think. Let me look up the fixtures. First one's on a Monday, so no. But then Flamengo is at 7 on a Friday, so I could absolutely justify having a couple there. And then the third game is against Etuni, which is a 2 a.m. game on Wednesday morning. So whilst I will be streaming that, and I look forward to seeing a couple of you with eyes like piss holes in the snow, you know, it's unlikely I'll be drinking on that game unless I've been drinking the whole night. I've had to take the day off for that game on the Wednesday so that I can do it. But rest assured, I will be there. I will be doing it. Jabu, jabu, jabu. You'll pop in? I'm sure there'll be a couple of you. Might be a heavily, where are they? Etuni. Are they, where are they from? Is it, oh, should really have thought of maybe Tunisia. That makes a lot of sense. We'll get a bit of a different crowd in the chat for that game, I bet. Hopefully it's a game that actually means something, but if it's not, then we're probably through at that point. Still haven't announced who we're going to be playing, by the way, on that opening game. And with 2 months to go, 5th, 6th, no, a month. A month and 2 weeks. So 6 weeks to go. 6 weeks to go, and we still don't know who our opponent is on the opening game. That's outrageous. Are we still going to have a game on the 16th, even though the team we've got banned? I mean, I don't know. It's affecting us massively, you know? Is it true that if Strasbourg get Champions League and we get Champions League, Strasbourg miss out on Champions League? Someone said that in the chat. That's so unfair. Like, why wouldn't you just... it is hard, isn't it? Because if it was for some absurd reason, Strasbourg versus Chelsea in the Champions League final, the likelihood that Chelsea would lose that game is so low. And I don't mean for reasons of quality. I'm talking Clearlake or Blueco or whoever it is would be like, yeah, no, Chelsea are winning this game. Chelsea are winning this game. And if you fucking try and beat Chelsea, we will sack each and every one of you. Preston with a goal. Let's see how that affects the table. Coventry are in 5th, it seems. So Coventry are now in 5th because Bristol are losing. So they've now gone above them on goal difference. Middlesbrough with a chance here. Oh, it would be a disaster. But yeah, Coventry have gone up the table because Bristol are losing. That is crazy. Literally so much can happen that could fuck it for every single team. They let United and Nice play in the Europa League when they were both owned by Sir Jim. Was that in the last year? It must have been. Harry Wilson is down and hurt. Maybe a ball to the bollocks. Just to follow through with the boots, the studs to the knee of Harry Wilson there. What a stat. What a silly, silly stat. Nice ownership was transferred away from Sir Jim. 30 minutes played. It's still Aston Villa 1-0. It doesn't do much in the way of things. But as you can see at the moment, these are the remaining fixtures. Obviously, as it stands, Aston Villa move up to 60 points after beating Fulham. If it stays that way, maximum points they can get 69. 72 apiece for Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. Newcastle 74. They've got Brighton tomorrow at 2 p.m. And Man City with just 3 games to go, now with 70.34 on the Opta points. We still appear to be coming 6th if it goes that way. So you'll have to bear that in mind. 6th place is apparently what Opta are saying that we're going to be as of right now. Double. 2-1 West Brom. Fine margins. Well, the thing is, it comes down to goal difference a lot at the moment. So if we can just keep scoring, fight and win. Seattle Sounders, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Djurgården on Thursday. I've got the running theme for this coming week. Of course, we've got the rest of this game. We've got Chelsea-Liverpool tomorrow. Bank holiday Monday is Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. A huge game. Crystal Palace massively in form. If they can get the result against Forest, if we've lost, if we've won, if we've drawn, it will still play a massive, massive role. Tuesday, we've got Inter Milan's second leg versus Barcelona. Then, of course, on Wednesday, PSG versus Arsenal. Chelsea versus Djurgården in a pretty unnecessary second leg at this point, as we already have pretty much both feet in the final. Nothing on Friday, and we've got Bournemouth versus Aston Villa, which, if Fulham somehow win here today, might not matter, but we'll keep an eye on that nonetheless. Bournemouth in 10th place as of right now. It might make all the difference. And then on Sunday, we have Newcastle versus Chelsea. And that will be it in terms of midweek games, apart from Chelsea versus Manchester United next Friday, if that makes... Or no, the Friday after next, if that makes sense. So plenty to come up. Plenty to come up. Over 50 of you here at the moment. It's a good turnout today. Please do smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give that little bell a little tickle. And we've also got, I will say, if you haven't watched already, I would love it if you did. Once the game is over, preview. Once the game is over, if you could go over to this video and have a little watch, have a little like of it, that would be absolutely massively appreciated as well. A Chelsea preview ahead of tomorrow. Jimenez at the back post there. Unsure how he thinks that's a foul. 3-1 West Brom. Luton are surely down. It's all gone downhill for them really quickly, isn't it? If Hull end up losing, they will be on 48 points. So there is still a chance. Luton just desperately need Oh my God, Middlesbrough with a brilliant chance there. Luton desperately need Hull to lose at this point. That's their only hope, realistically. Have you changed ends o'clock to fraud o'clock yet? No, I need to do that. But I want it to be animated, so... Oh, what a chance for Middlesbrough that is. Ole, 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 ole. Looking cold in Coventry, I'll tell you that much. Here's Tielemans, picks it up on the edge of the box. And John McGinn picks up what would have been a pretty good chance for a counter-attack there. Leno, easy pickings for him there. Just under 10 minutes to go of the first half. I can't lie, Fulham really haven't had too much of a chance in this game to do anything. Villa, who, let's be honest, have not been in very good form as of late. What's their form? Well, I tell a lie. They lost to City, but they'd won 4 games in a row, but they obviously lost to Palace in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. So, you know, it is what it is. Dan, have you spoilt something? Bear in mind, I am a little bit behind. Oh. Millwall missed from a yard out. Wonder if they'll show it. Cash, dispossessed. Up against Robinson. Do you want Millwall to I mean, if Millwall and Coventry came up, I'd be all right with that. Sunderland are losing. Sunderland are going to get in the playoffs. Oh, in fairness, they can't. This isn't to get promoted. Fucking. This is to get in the playoffs. I don't know why my brain went fucking stupid there. I just want Coventry to. I think Coventry City in the Premier League, like back in the old days. You know, proper Barclays team that is. Proper Barclays team. Robinson in a bit of a tussle here, dispossessed with Rodgers. Lovely play up against Bassi, played in, and an easy save for Leno in the end. But it was brilliant play by Rodgers. Rodgers. Jimenez is so shit now, isn't he? Fuck me. Don't care, but fucking hell, it was a serious chance. I wish I could see it. Link me if I can, if you can find it. I'll see if I can find it. Millwall. How has he missed this? Here we go. Oh my God. He's not even that outstretched, is he? That's outrageous. I will absolutely be supporting Palace, yes. Just over 5 minutes left, and Villa are milking it. Playing very deep, very defensive, but then on their counter-attacks, it's looking tasty as well. Here's Cash. Up against big old Bassi. Inside, Kamara Tielemans back out to Cash. Players in the middle. Oh my God. There's a viewing going on. I can see there's a viewing going on for the house next door to us. It's someone really old. And our other neighbors are super old. Like everyone around us are like all OAPs. like next door neighbors are in their 80s and 90s, and this woman looks like she's in her 70s as well. I mean, it's probably better because there's no. The thing I don't want is someone that's like a young family who have like a baby or a kid or something. And I know people could be like, well, you know, you might be annoying to. I mean, I fucking definitely am. You know. However, if she moves in soon, the season's over. And me screaming and shouting isn't going to happen very often. And then we can get to know each other, get all nice and chummy and all you know, friendly and everything like that. And then they've opened the wrong... Oh, God, they have. Oh, no. Oh, God, it's all going wrong. We've got like garages at the back that is like shared. Not shared, but like everyone has their own garage. And they've opened the wrong garage. They're snooping around. Oh no! And the guy, that's our neighbour's garage, but the other neighbour. So there's 3 garages. There's ours. There's next doors, and then there's not as in like our bedrooms next door to that, and then that next door to that is our neighbour. But they're in his garage, not the right. They're not in the right garage. Oh my God. Well, they're not in my garage. They wouldn't get in my garage. They don't have the fucking code to get in my garage. Oh my God. Luke, mate, they're doing a showing for the house next door. It's a really old lady with her son, who her son's obviously come to like help, make sure she doesn't get, you know, done over. Do you want to help them out? Absolutely not. I'm not getting involved in that. The bloke whose garage that is a moody cunt. A proper moody cunt. Well, thanks, Luke, mate. That's really, you know, class of you, mate. Coventry scored, have they? Oh, there we go. There's the goal. Fucking stupid cunt. You stupid, stupid cunt. Shall we just let you do the watch along, shall we? Yeah. Shall we just have you do the commentary for that game? I won't even fucking bother. I'll turn it off. You just let me know when they score. You fucking dipstick. That is like the biggest rookie mistake from one of the oldest people to frequent this chat. Outrageous. I might honestly have to put you in a timeout. Genuinely, that has pissed me off. Something out rotten. You're lucky you're still a mod, mate. Do you know what? Do you know what? And do you know what? Even worse, we had Frankie time ready and everything, but no. Luke had to spoil it, so now we don't get Frankie time. Stupid twat. Do you know what? You know what? You know what happens to silly little shits who can't keep their mouths shut? You know what happens to people that should know better? Luke, mate, you just made the list! On you get! Get to fuck! You're top of the list today, mate. You are top of the list. You're above Glenn. Do you know how big a bastard you have to be? Do you know how big of a bastard you have to be above Glenn on the list? Jesus Christ, mate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. So, for those of you that wanted Frankie time, like the good old days, you can thank your good pal Luke for ruining that for everyone, and good chance for a Iwobi. There's the half-time whistle. And it's 1-0 in this game. It's 1-0 in the other game as well, but Luke will tell you that. You know, if anyone wants the score update, just ask Luke. He'll let you know. But in this game, I can tell you, I'm up to date. I'm live. It's unlikely that Luke's going to spoil this one. But 1-0 in both games. 1-0 in both games. It's one game going our way, I would say. And the Aston Villa one, it could be going better, to be honest with you. At the same time, an equaliser from Fulham would not be scoffed at. You know, you wouldn't turn your nose up at a. Luke did fuck up. Yes, he's on the list. Luke's one of the only people that's like one of the OGs that's on the. Have we got three types? We've got Glenn, we've got Optimist Glenn. What was Glenn optimistic about? That why I was just like, fuck you, get on the list. Glenn just can't catch a break. In fact, getting top 4? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who can come off? I don't even know who that is, so they can come off. And Kunku can stay on there. Vintage. They can go as well. McGinn's staying on there. Clearlake. How's Maresca not on here, for fuck's sake? Do you know how much you fucked up there? Luke, you're not even below Maresca. You're above Maresca. Strip Bear had a stroke. Wow, yeah. Wow. Seeing Luke's name there. Luke. In fact, do you know what? I'm gonna government name you. There you go. Luke Tucker, the mod. Just there you go. All caps. Whole thing. Luke Tucker, the mod. Just so there's no doubt on what Luke it is. On you go. Shame. For shame. Not a mod anymore. You're not modding anymore. You're not modding anymore. You're lucky. You're lucky you still got it, mate. Ring the bell of shame. Bells in the chat. Get your bells in the chat. Everyone ring your bell for Luke. Shame. Shame, Luke. Shame. It's a beautiful day, but it's also a beautiful day for spoilers. And Luke chose to take that one. I think that might be the first time you've ever spoiled a goal, you know, ever. Do you think? Like, that's just when you know it's that much worse than it actually is. Now, you only get put on the list for wrongdoings. You don't want to be on the list. I can tell you that much. What happens? So I can't choose. I missed what happens. Oh, he spoilt the goal for Coventry, and I'm doing like a little mini watch along, but I'm streaming it on the Sky Sports app, and that's like 10 seconds behind. And he thought, yeah, it's a good idea. I'll just put Coventry in the chat, and thought, yeah, that's a good idea. That I'll have a right old laugh doing that. I bet you knew as soon as you typed it in, you thought, why is Harry not reacting just yet? And then it dawned on you. You're like, oh, shit. 1,000 views on the stream already, by the way, which is... This is more... We've got more views for this stream than we did in the entirety of last night. Which, in fairness, everyone knows... Man City, they're done, aren't they? But as you can see, 6 points, 6 goal difference for Aston Villa, 1-0 up. Forest with 13, Chelsea with 19. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Do you think, genuinely, and not just from a point of blind optimism, not just from a point of like hopelessness and thinking it could happen, you know? Is there a part of you today that woke up and thought, we might actually have a chance against Liverpool tomorrow? And not for the bollocks reasons that I'm hearing people say of like, they play a weakened side, because they won't. They might play a few young players, like 1 or 2 young players, but they're not going to rest. Salah will start. You know, Trent will start. Van Dijk will start. All the big boys will start. Jota will start, and he will fucking score, because the bastard always does it. I would be so happy with a draw. It is categorically the hardest game out of the 4. I don't think Newcastle are as hard as... I would rather play Newcastle at this point than... like earlier on when Newcastle had a bit of steam behind them. That's not to say they're not in any shit form at the moment. You know, they're doing quite well. They got beaten 4-1 against Villa, but they beat Palace 5-0, Ipswich 3-0, Man United 4-1. You know, they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of their last 8 games. So it's going to be difficult, especially at St. James's Park. But I don't know. I just think the Liverpool game is just miles harder. Do I think we'll beat Newcastle? No. I think we could even lose. But to me, Liverpool is always just a guaranteed loss. I never come into it anymore thinking that we might win it. It's always almost guaranteed to be a loss at this point. Yeah, Keller always turns into Prime Neuer every single game. He'll likely start because Alisson let's just play the second goalkeeper and let him have an absolute blinder against Chelsea. It always happens. What's his stupid name? That stupid fucking defender that plays for them that was like 12 when he played against us and scored. What's his name? Bradley. Connor Bradley, isn't it? Connor Bradley, yeah. You'll have some like outrageous fucking So I'm on Who Scored, and they usually do their predicted 11. This is their predicted 11 for Liverpool, right? Alisson in goal, Tsimikas at left back, Trent at right back, Van Dijk and Konate at the back as well. So that's their back four. Seems pretty normal to me. They're missing Robertson, but I don't know why they would. McAllister and Gravenberch in the middle. With Salah, Jones, Diaz, and Jota up top. Even that team, I think, does the number over us. 2-1 either way is a good shout. It's a good shout, but yeah. Our last win was 2021, so back in COVID. I always used to get excited for Liverpool game, Chelsea-Liverpool, but now it's my least favourite game. It's my least favourite. I absolutely play because they just find a way every time. Has Slot made any signings? No, I think that is literally all that's all Klopp, isn't it? So Gravenberch was already there, I think, wasn't he? He was, absolutely. Tsimikas was already there. He's inherited that side and made it better. Surely you're Klopp and you're like, fuck you. Like, surely Klopp is annoyed. There's no way, there's no world in which Klopp isn't frustrated that the amount of time he was there. I know he won the league, but it was kind of like not really kind of. Like, it was, but it wasn't. I know he's a true Scouser and he's, an honorary Scouser and all this bollocks, but I just think surely he must be fuming, like absolutely fuming, Nunez to score tomorrow. It's fucking likely, isn't it? 1 Prem in 9 years. Second with 97 points, and you fucking walk the league with 82. Yeah, you'd be like, fuck off, you bald idiot. He's just come in, inherited the sort of like team in form. I don't know how much praise you can really give the guy. Like, fair play. Like, because he's going to come in and fucking lose on purpose? No, like, I just think he's come in. He managed to get the team that's the only one that's in form regularly this season, and he's gone and just run it. It's luck. It is luck. I think he knows it is as well. Don't think anyone gives a shit about the league. I used to dread the idea of Liverpool ever winning the league because I had a couple of Liverpool mates growing up and they would be insufferable. And now they've won it, and it was during COVID. It's over with. Whereas this season, I don't care. I don't care. And I know people have said like, well, you must care a little bit. No, I really don't. The only team I don't want winning it that could have potentially, looking at the table, but realistically not, is Arsenal. If City or Liverpool win it now, it's like we've been seeing City and Liverpool back and forth for the last like 7, 8 years, 9 years. Oh, we've got a statement. We've got a club statement out from Luke. It says this, and I quote, "To all that it may concern, I'm writing this statement to offer my deepest apology and major regret in my wrongdoings of conceding a goal spoiler." It's a rookie mistake, mate. It is a rookie mistake. I've seen the error of my ways. What was it? I've seen the error of my ways, takes in being a mod, and I am committed to make sure it never happens again. But at the end of the day, with all that said and done, Chelsea. I know what it is. I know what it takes to be a mod. There you go. You got it out in the end. Well, Luke, whilst you will still be on the list, mate, I can tell you now, wholeheartedly, with with everything in my soul, I see that there is a genuine apology there. You've taken time out of your day to get ChatGPT to write a apology for you. And I'm still going to keep you on the list, mate. I'll take you off tomorrow. But you won't be here, so you won't know if I keep you on or not. But either way, oh man, those Villa rugs look shit. That looks so shit. YouTube only allows 150 characters. Yeah, because you'd have fucking people writing monologues the whole time, wouldn't you? Couldn't write it in as full as I liked. That is frustrating, mate. That is. But I accept your apology, mate. I accept your apology. You'll have to check in on for the watch along on Monday to see whether or not you've been taken off, I suppose. I'll have a think about it. It will go to an inquiry. It will go to a decision. I'll put in a good word in for you, mate. I can only try my hardest, you know. My hands may be tied though. Remains to be seen if I have any pull or any power on this channel, you know. Alex, although he has no say, I'm sure he'll put his beak in somewhere. Mod status, it could be up for grabs. So, you know, who was it? DRME? DRME? He's the one that's been asking about mod status. Luke, mate, you might be getting swapped out. Or maybe worse, yeah, Glenn might get your mod status. Second half is back underway. And I will be taking applications for Luke's mod role shortly. I'll make a post about it. And once the inquiry's done and sorted. Chance, brilliant chance, my God. Aston Villa in the opening seconds to make it 2. That would have ruined the game immediately. It's thirsty work making someone feel really bad about themselves. Bullying someone into making an apology to me is it's thirsty work. It's thirsty work being a bastard. Come on, Fulham, for the love of God. See, that's how you do it. Oh my God, I thought that was not Tim Allen. Fucking who voiced Woody? Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. I thought Tom Hanks was in the stands there for the Coventry game. A mixture, like the love child of Tom Hanks and that ugly fucker off of Top Boy, the Irish bloke with the really swollen face. God, I don't get. I've seen so many. Is it like when someone is so famous but so fuck ugly, right? That they kind of become quite attractive to women. I've never under Phoebe. You can attest to this. Not saying that, yeah, but I'm saying as a woman in the chat, Irish guy. Oh, it's a chance. Top boy. Barry Keegan, Keown, Barry, the fucking, I don't know how to spell his name, but Barry Keegan, Keown. But he's an ugly. He just is. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I'm some fucking catch or anything like that, but it does my nutting when people you see like he's the flavor of the month. And did he have a massive cock or something in what's that film called? You heard about it all the time on TikTok and that about not Liam Neeson. There was that Netflix thing with like a bath scene. I haven't seen the film, funnily enough, so I don't really want to see his wang, but he's just a proper ugly bloke. But my question is, do women find really ugly blokes attractive when they're super famous and they're like, I don't know, in shape? Because I guess he's got abs or whatever, but is he not also like 4'2"? How tall is he? There's no way this guy is 6 foot. There is no way. If this tells me that he's like 6'2", I ain't fucking believing it. In feet. He is. What? Meters, not fucking feet. He's 5'6", for Christ's sake. Yes! Yes! Oh, fuck! No! Oh, fuck's sake! Sessegnon puts it in the back of the net whilst we're talking about someone's fucking penis. That's not handball. Oh, you silly bastards. You silly, silly bastard. It is definitely a handball. Calm down. But yeah, he's 5'6", for Christ's sake. And he looks it. He looks it too. Celebrating a Fulham goal. This fan base is in the mud. Mate, it means so much if they equalise. He's probably got a little man. Well, I'm not saying that necessarily, but they can try and make him look tall in the pictures, but you can clearly tell he's a very small man. John McGinn, diving bastard. You diving little fucking elf. He's absolutely dived there. Sold the referee a fucking fiddle. Oh, it's no chance. Diving little shit. We said this the other day about, you know, what's short as a man. 5'8" is pretty short for a bloke, I won't lie. But 5'6", I don't know what to tell you, you know. I don't know what to tell you. It's, you know, that is very small. For a geese, you know. 5'10" is average, yeah. 5'10" to 6'2" is, yeah. Well, I think anything above 5'10", technically you are considered tall. Tielemans with a shocker there. I'd argue 6 foot is really, but there's a lot of tall people these days, but Harry won't like to meet me then based on that. What, Luke, are you like 5'4"? And it comes. Well, usually it's you guys that bring it up. Eee! It's a great chance there for Wilson. Luke said he's not going to reveal his height, so we can only assume that he's under 5'9", I'd say. I don't know. I always assumed that you'd be on the taller side, mate. Here's a chance for Coventry. Have they scored, Luke? Have they? Let us know. Fulham, give us a goal. Fulham, give us a goal. Ooh, you slag. Get me on the watch along. Do Middlesbrough have a chance to get promoted? Or in the, what do you call it? 60, they'd get 67. Even if they won today, they wouldn't. Oh, no, they might. They might. Because they'd overtake Coventry to go into the thing. Bristol City have dropped out now because Blackburn are 1-0 up. So they're on 68 points. Christ, Sunderland are there by a mile. Banger of a stream. It's doing well, mate. Please do like the stream if you haven't done so already. Smash the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. All of that good stuff. Leeds have scored, have they? Well, hate Leeds and Leeds and Leeds. We all fucking hate Leeds. Rent a studio? Do you think I've made this backdrop for a fucking laugh or what? I'll have Rufus welcome you at the door, you know. I'll put a little bow tie on him and dress him up in a little tuxedo. It's a green screen. Joe, shush, shush. That would be some green screen though, wouldn't it? That would be a great green screen if it was. Does it look like it could be? I don't think it does. I need to update my my shelves. The shelves, they need better stuff, you know. Yeah, Rufus isn't even real. I'm still living with me mum at the moment. That's the truth of the matter, you know. Yeah, Rufus will have to look at his list and he'll see Luke's at the top and think, nah, I'm sorry, mate, I can't. I would. I've heard good things about you, mate, but you know, that one Coventry goal, I can't let you in, mate. My dad'll have me out. Put me in the garden. Put me in the doghouse. Come on, Fulham. For the love of God. Here's Iwobi. Piece something together. Jimenez in a little foot race here. Martinez. Comes rushing out. Big knob Rufus. Jesus Christ. Can we not talk about my puppy's penis? That would be... That'd be great. Imagine that old lady's just booting about down the down the thing, and she just hears me talking about dog dick. Red Rocket, yeah. It's disgusting. Have Pompey scored? They've only gone and scored. Portsmouth with a goal. That makes it interesting. That makes it interesting. If Portsmouth can get another goal, that sends Hull down. It sends Hull down. So that 1 point that they have at the moment with the draw. I thought this was a nice neighborhood. I don't know what accent that was. Croaky old bag. Oh, we don't need, like, honestly, I'm surrounded. I'm absolutely surrounded by OAPs. It's just not. It's not ideal. It is not ideal. At least, yeah, I know, it'll be quiet at least. Not for her. Yeah, Dan, good one, mate. Cheeky shit. Don't act as if it isn't a usual occurrence on this stream. What? Talking about dog penis? I don't know if maybe you've been hanging around people similar to us, but I can't say it's necessarily something we've spoken about more than twice. I mean, once is enough. How are there 53 people here, 57 people here listening to me talk about dog dick? What? I'm ready for my barbecue, I'll tell you that much. Half an hour to go. The scratch is gone, by the way. It didn't last very long. It's a long throw for Coventry. We've got Super Frankie Lampard. He knows exactly what we need. And here comes Watkins. Great save by Leno. You've got a crate of Cruz Campo to get through today. Mate, I think you've just sold me on the idea of getting a crate of beer. The annoying thing is, if I end up having a few drinks tonight, is I just know Lewis is going to message me and say, do you want to come on the show? And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Because I'll have beers left over tomorrow. And frankly, I do want to do it on here. I don't really. It's annoying because I can't turn it down, really, because it's too big an opportunity to go on there as much as that. And I don't know how many more times I can go on. So I've got to take every single chance should I get the invite. Middlesbrough with a great chance! Oh my word, what a save! Can't live life on maybe. Well, there you go. I've never had a Cruz Campo before, I'll tell you that much. At least, maybe once. I might have had it once just to see what it was like. I couldn't tell you if I liked it or not. I like the glass, though. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have, actually. Cruz Campo glass. I have had one pint of it before, and I'm fairly sure I thought it was bang average. Where are you going for the crate of beers? Probably supermarket? I don't know. I've got a local boss man shop near me who he can hook me up. He knows who I am. Give me a little discount. He sold me a pack of cigars for my birthday, and it was on the house. He found out. Probably because I told him it was my birthday, but... What a chance for Borough that was. Luton are losing 4-1. Most famous person on your street? I mean, I don't know anyone on the street in terms of... I know my neighbours. That's about it. There might be a couple of old people that are like famous back in the day. You know, where I live, it wouldn't be necessarily out of the realm of possibility. I don't know. Silent movie. I think there's a pilot that lives over the road. Saw him in his outfit. Either that or he's, you know, into some kinky stuff. But I'm fairly sure it was a legit pilot's outfit. You know? But, that Chelsea neighbour family. Well, no, the bloke, he's the one that's selling his house. He's friends with Ron Harris's son. His best friend is Ron Harris or Chopper Harris's son. Good tackle from Bassi, I thought. Never a raid for that. Oh, Coventry just across goal there. But yeah. Conor Gallagher lives near, or lived near where I live. And he frequents one of the local restaurants quite a bit. Tielemans fouled. Will it be a longer stream tomorrow? If I'm doing it, yeah. If you saw him, would you go up and say hi? Probably, yeah. I really like Conor Gallagher. Yeah, oi, Con. He's like, all right, H, how's it going, mate? Yeah, I saw the stream the other day. That fucking Luke spoiling that Coventry goal. You were right to put him on the list, mate. I'll tell you what. He'd be the first to tell me, I'll tell you that. But yeah, if I'm not going on pitch side, then I will be doing an hour before the game, build up to the game. And we will count down the hour, you know? Do the lineups as it comes out. And you guys can join me for the ride. However, if I'm on pitch side, then I've got my own shit to worry about on that one. I've not heard anything. I need to check my Twitter, actually. You know, if you're going on pitch side, we're going to get smashed. You're going to have to sit there and not lose it. Well, I mean, I did the Liverpool game earlier on in the season and the Arsenal game, and I got very annoyed in the first game. I was so drunk, though. My God. I'll be drinking on the stream, though, for that game. If I'm on tomorrow. If not, if it's the Newcastle game, whatever, I feel like I'll be on for one of them at least, hopefully. But if not, I'm not. It's not the end of the world. 3 appearances this season, I'll take it. Coventry are almost there. Let me look up championship playoff dates. He knows exactly what we need. Oh! Jimenez really good at closing down there. Comes in, Bassi away. So, excuse me. The way it works is as followed. It's 2 legs, obviously. Oh, chance for Villa. Takes it out for a goal kick. Thursday, the 8th of May, is Championship A, first leg, 6th versus 3rd. So as it stands at the moment, it'll be Sheffield United versus Bristol City. The 9th will be the 5th versus the 4th, which is Coventry versus Sunderland. So Coventry will play Sunderland as it stands right now. Yeah. And then obviously it'll be the final. They will play either Sheffield United or Bristol City in the final. Hello, Dan. How's it going? I'm doing well, thanks. Anytime. Should I put a bet on the weekend? £5 on Everton, Leicester, Newcastle, and a draw for Liverpool. That sounds like a decent one, especially if it returns 124. Stream's been good. We could do with a Fulham goal. Coventry are winning, though, at the same time, so it's not the end of the world. But, I mean, realistically, we could very much do with a Fulham goal. As it stands, Villa level on points with us, which is not ideal. 20 minutes to go, though. Jacob Ramsey. I thought he was going to say Jacob Fatou then. All gas and no brakes with it. You know what I mean? Have you ever done the Sky Super 6 bet? I haven't, no. The lineup for us tomorrow. Well, you'll have to check out the preview. The preview linked in the pinned comment in the chat where it says preview and then the link. Check that out after the game is finished here. If you would be so nice. If you would be so kind as to have a little gander at the video. Give it a smack on the old like and everything. The days of Circle, you had to be there. Only OGs remember, man. Fucking dark days, eh? Dark days. I had a similar company contact me to try and get me to do it for like next season, I'm assuming. I just have no. I wanna get fucking paid, baby. I wanna pay me. I mean, they probably would, but then I'd have a load of reads to do, and I'd have to do the actual game and all this shit. And it just takes away from the fucking intensity of the stream and the games. I just Circle just sucked the life out of me of doing the streams. I really started to resent doing streams because I had to do the circle reads every game. You want the dough? Of course I want the money. If I'm getting sponsored, I don't want to do it where they're like, we'll send you. I've had so many fucking jersey companies that are like, we'll send you some free jerseys if you give us a, and I'm like, cool. That is, it's pretty cool. One, I don't know if I trust the website because, and I don't want to like put that onto you and have you, use the link or whatever, and then it turns out they're like a fraudulent company or whatever. And then with the gambling stuff, it's gambling. I don't really want to promote that unless it is like a legit, Sky Super 6 or something where you can do it for free. You don't have to pay. Like Super 6 is completely free. But if I'm getting sponsored, I want to get paid. I don't want to do something where it's like, do this out of good faith and maybe we'll reward you one day. And it's like, I'm okay. I'm all right. Perfect sponsor. I mean, if a beer sponsored my stream and they're like, as long as your drink, it doesn't even have to be beer in the can, but like as long as you're drinking and it's Brewdog or whatever. I don't know if I'd want to get sponsored by Brewdog at this point. Like their image is so fucked at the moment. Their owner or the maker of it is just so disliked that I don't know if I could do it. But there's a few. I feel like I need to like hire someone to find sponsors for me, but I don't want it to be some like unknown company. I just want like just a little thing in the corner where it's like I'm sponsored by so and so, and it's like that's pretty cool, Manscaped or fucking whatever. What's the worst beer you've ever had? Probably like a John Smith's or something like that. Any sort of like ale. Oh, fucking pass the ball, you fucking idiot. Oh! Oh! Oh, Traore is just he's too big. It's too big. Him trying to do like the step overs and that, you look ridiculous. He looks absolutely ridiculous. He's just so big. Slim Jims. Snickers. I do Snickers. I do Slim Jims. Pepper Army. Fucking you name it. What's the Jackman's? Was it Jackman's lozenges? Just someone. I don't even care if I get paid that much. It's not even about that. It's just to have like a little partner or something. Imagine on top of here it says like powered by fucking Slim Jims, Powered by refrigerators are shit. Oh, Coventry have hit the post. They've hit the post. I mean, sponsored by Monster would be pretty cool. I think they're a bit too big for me, but who's giving Liverpool the Guard of Honor? Everyone. Everyone that plays them. So Arsenal, mate. Harrison, you'll be doing it. Oh, I can smell a barbecue already. It's quite the weather for it. I'll tell you that much. It is currently 18 degrees. What about Waitrose? If can you imagine I was sponsored by M&S I'd be the biggest Tory watch-along host in the game, baby. Coventry are in. Coventry are in. It's a good tackle. Corner ball. Yeah, Matt H would be fucking fuming, wouldn't he? He'd be absolutely livid. 56 of you watching at the moment on the YouTube stream. Please do. Let's try and get us to 50 likes on the stream, shall we? Would be very, very much appreciated. So smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let's try and get to 50 likes before the end of the stream. Because that would be good. Had 7 subscribers on this stream. Wow. It's been a very successful stream, this one. Played through. Villa could be in here. Final blow. What the hell was that cross? Rodgers. There's no way that's a goal kick, a corner ball. Promote the sparkling water. Ninja. Ninja need to sponsor me. That's what I think. The amount of Ninja shit we've got in our house. Ridiculous. Yeah, Luke's sulking. Cry in a minute. You're gonna cry in a minute. Cry in a minute. He's gonna cry in a minute. Get the air fryer fried up every half. Get a bag of chips or something, yeah? Wouldn't be the... Oh, fuck me. Traore's so shit. He's so shit. He just looks like such a big idiot, doesn't he? Middlesbrough are in. Whatever happened to Bertrand Traore? He was at Villa, wasn't he? He's probably in Saudi or something, isn't he? Bertrand Traore. He's 29. He's at Ajax. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Imagine if the big New Yorker, suppose every stream sent you a pizza. Fucking hell. I wonder how big your streams have to be, right? Because surely, like, I'm not being funny, but like 300-400 concurrent viewers is big enough to like warrant like a small. No, I'm not saying like anything mad, but like a company even like Domino's or Pizza Hut or Papa John's or something like that. Just seems like surely that's quite a lot of people watching, even though they're not even, that's not even like that big compared to some streams. I'm surprised they don't jump onto like watch-alongs more often. Like I can say categorically, I can't think of the biggest company that's got in contact with me. I really haven't had anything other than like betting companies or jersey companies. That's it. But it's just crazy to me. Not even just me, but like you even look at like Lewis's channel or Matisse. I don't know if Matisse has got a sponsor. I'd be surprised if he doesn't have a sponsor. Fucking hell. But the amount of viewers he gets these days is crazy. Ross Barkley coming on to apply that fucking final blow. Blech. But we're into the final 7 or so minutes. And, man, we're going to need a miracle at some point. Does that move? Does that move Villa up the projected thing? No. 64 points they're projected. Doesn't change anything in terms of like movement in the table, but they've got Bournemouth away, Spurs at home, and Man United away. You would imagine Villa were actually got a pretty decent end to their season there, to be honest. Fulham with a chance here. Traore can't do fuck all. All that muscle and gets bodied like that. Jesus Christ, man. Here's a chance for Villa. Arlen blazed over the bar. Bassi with a head injury. They played on, though. Oh, that's pathetic, man. Fucking hell. Chelsea's fate's in our own hands. Kind of. I still think there's a few more twists in the tail for people making mistakes. I don't necessarily think us losing tomorrow means that the season's over, like other games have meant to me. Like, losing to Newcastle is game over. If we'd lost to Everton or Fulham, I think it would have been game over. Losing to Liverpool is like, it's going to happen. So we just have to try and get points in the last 3 games, which is very, very possible. I think we could get a draw against Newcastle. I think we beat Man United, and I genuinely think we can beat Forest at this point. They have turned into a bag of shit. Their fans are shit. Their fucking support's so bad. I'm watching the Coventry game at the same time. The bar's been hit about 3 times, I know. So I'm keeping an eye on the Fulham game. Robbins with the cross. Jimenez! Traore blazes over the bar. Fuck, he just pisses me off. What a jarring guy. We are 10 likes away from 50. Please do smash that like button. Not a fan of the Lardies. He's not fat at all, though, is he? He's fucking jacked, but it's just so much. There's no need for that in a football player. Like, it's just makes absolutely no sense. I get it's his look, but fuck me. And doesn't go to the gym. What a lie. Yeah, that whole thing of I don't even lift weights. Yeah, okay. Okay. My man just wakes up like that on a daily basis. Here he is. Played inside. Smith Rowe puts it out for a goal kick. He's just such a bumbling idiot. Still not over the line yet for Coventry. They're still in 5th. They're safe for now. An equaliser would take them down to 67 points, which would still keep them in the playoffs, but would mean that they play against Sheffield United on the in the first legs, first and second leg, or the semi-final, I guess you call it. First round, whatever. Here is Traore. If he could be the catalyst. Oh, man, just pass the ball. Bassi. Willian, come on. Traore. Corner. Corner! No way! It's a fucking corner. It's so obviously a corner. Eight minutes of additional time. What? Eight minutes. That is still a chance, baby. That is still a chance. Chance that I will take. A chance that I will welcome with open arms. Oh, God. Middlesbrough with a chance here. Oh! Jesus. Took him round the keeper. And Coventry are in, and they've made it 2. Coventry City are through to the playoffs. It's a done deal. It's a done deal.
It's Frankie time!
Get in there. So the game that they're in, 100%, there's no way of them going any higher. So they play against Sunderland. Championship playoff dates. Let me get that back up. Tempted to do them, you know, because why not, you know? Friday the 9th. 9th and the 13th. Whoa. So that's next Friday, of which we have an opening in the calendar. We've got an opening in the calendar. I might put that in preliminarily. Oh, I think I'm out that day. Fuck. Shit. Oh, man. Next Friday is the first leg of the championship playoff for Coventry against Sunderland. But I think I'm out. In fact, I'm fairly sure I'm out. We can do the second leg. Second leg. 4th and 5th. Tuesday the 13th. I'll put that in just preliminarily as like we can do that on the 13th because that'll give me a stream to do because otherwise we've got nothing for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We play on Friday. Coventry versus Sunderland. Second leg. So a strange one, but I'll try and make it as much about Lampard as possible. Here they are, big old lads. In this game, though, 4.5 minutes to play. If Fulham could do anything, it's not likely, though. It's not looking likely at all. Oh, man, I was looking forward to that. Well, if my mate cancels, then we can do it, I suppose. Maybe not. 6 minutes of added time in the Coventry game, but it won't matter unless there's an absolute disaster. Marlon's through. He's got in. Off the bar. What a chance for Aston Villa that was. Is there drama? Hull still holding on. It's 5-3 with the Luton game. 5-3. What on earth? Hull are safe for now. If they concede late, then it's bad news for them. It's very bad news indeed. Oh, Fulham are useless right now. They're doing nothing. Nothing. 2.5 minutes left. Again, 60 of you here. Please do smash that like button. Let's get to 50 before the end of the stream. That would be amazing. Fulham need to get it away here. Is there one last twist in this very boring tale of a game? Ball flies out in the direction of Adama Traore. He's got the muscle. He's got the pace. Has he got the placement for a cross? He doesn't. Tackled right at the death there. 2 minutes to play. Luca Dean with the tackle. Played back. Anderson. Batty. Willian is available. Plays it to him. Inside. Come on, man. Fucking, I beg you. Come on, man. One chance. One chance. Get the cross in! Oh! Shit cross. Bassey's in a bit of a sticky one. Anderson. Bassey again. Get it forward. Come on. You got to think, Fulham are fighting for European football as well here. Willian. Do something. Come on. Anderson chasing after the ball. Overhit pass from Willian. He gets there. Back to Bassey. Under a minute to play. If they could get out of their own half, that would be great. Smith Rowe. Villa defending well. No, they fucked it. There's no attack here. Bassey with a great ball. Robinson. Cross comes in. Headed away. And then Ramsey with the ball. That's going to be that. 20 seconds left. No. Bassey's going to get sent off here. Come on! Come on! Fucking get it forwards! You're going the wrong way! You shit cunts. Honestly. Fucking useless bastards. Well, there we go. This is what it means. The race for the top five, sorry. Man City with 3 games left. Aston Villa with 3 games left as well. They've got Bournemouth, Spurs and Manchester United. Man City have Southampton, Bournemouth and Fulham. We have Liverpool tomorrow. Newcastle after that. Manchester United after that. And Forest on the final day. We're all level on points now. Aston Villa with a maximum points of 69. Their Opta points now 64.10. We're still sitting 6th in terms of our predicted outcome. Thank you very much for watching this stream. It didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. There's under a minute to go in the Coventry game, so I can only assume them 2-0 up, they will be absolutely fine. With that said, I will see you tomorrow an hour before kickoff for the game, unless I am called up to do the pitch side stream as well, which will more than likely, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's always last minute. So keep an eye out for a community post or a tweet or whatever. But if not, I will be here an hour before kickoff. So please do join me for the big game tomorrow. If not, join me on pitch side as well. Represent, please. I need your help. But until then, until tomorrow, however that may be, I will see it when I see it. Coventry looking for a third. It's an absolute mess. Saved. And there we go. Love you all. See you tomorrow. All the best. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification.